On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. Each and every morning, I come here so religiously and preach about the preservation of life and how important life is. Happy new month to each and every person celebrating October as a birthday, anniversary, or anything that is of importance. But as we start this new month of October, many woke up this morning weeping and mourning because they have lost the life of a loved one to the hands of criminal elements. Yeah man, boy, me I tell my peeps, the thing rough. Now we are gonna kick it off this morning here with a police fatal knockings and clappings of a old dirty corner boy from over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Dunkirk community in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. We are talking about a criminal element identified as Towardo. Now that criminal element has been featured on the Spot News Media and other like-minded vloggers over the past couple of months as a criminal element where did go on with himself a certain type of way. Now that criminal element met his demise yesterday after a firefight with him, his cronies, and the police attached to the Kingston Eastern Police Division. Now I've said this in recent vlogs, my peeps, that some of the time, them all dirty kind of boy are safer behind bars, because jail is a place where make sure say them stay alive and stay among the land of the living. Now Towardo was not too long ago released from jail. He was in jail since 2018. He survived all of that. And as him come out, him decide say him want to be the Dan for Bryden Street and clam in food, get nyam. Yeah man. Since him come out of jail, him a go on with a whole heap of robbery out the road. Him even knife up a man in the gully right behind Bryden Street and can up some whole heap of can off a police in recent days. Yeah man, that boy have some strong connections into the Kingston Western Police Division also. Connections made when he was behind bars. So now let me tell you exactly what the police them say go on in the knockings and clappings there. Then of course I don't know, say the residents of the community have a whole different version of what go on. So yesterday, Monday, that is September 30, sometime around 12 midday, right along Bryden Street in the vicinity of Hardy Street in Kingston 13, that are in Dunkirk. It is said that a police team was on mobile patrol in the area. So when the mobile patrol travel now, them say 4 men to include the now deceased Raymond Welch, aka Towardo, who is 32 years of age. So them say him and 3 to 4 more men. And when them see the police vehicle, them rack and pop off them chops and start knock it and clap it on the squad of them. So of course, the squad of them in defense of their lives and their colleagues, they took evasive action and returned the fire and clapped some can back in their direction. Now it is said that when the smoke was clear and the battle was won, Towardo was seen laying along the roadway, clutching a Glock pistol with a magazine containing 2 live 9mm rounds. Yeah, man. So right there and then, the people them a come out and I say, a lie the police them a tell. Nothing like that. I go for the youth, brawling and murder him. One resident even stated that last week Friday, him carry him go at Elliston Road Police Station, CIB, for get him processed because word in the streets the police them want him. The man who identified himself as his close friend stated that they did not even spend 2 hours at Elliston Road CIB. Them release him and said that them don't want him. So he is right now stating that him not understand how them come murder the youth like that and stating say a shootout. A female stated that he was standing and having conversations with the police personnel before one of them can him up. One resident stated say a gangster thing the Kingston Eastern Police them deal with when time them come, because them man they come dressing at them full black with all them knapsack, face mask up and them long strap and just come can him up, leaving him lifeless. Well, as always my peeps, one thing I know for sure, that Towardo is a old dirty kind of boy at the end of the day. That is without a shadow of a doubt. So if the residents proclaim that him lose him 3 pints innocent, and the police are stating that it was in a fatal knockings and clappings, a shootout type of thing with him and them, in they come have some work for do. One thing on the spot news media know for sure, we not have that dirty kind of boy there to deal with anymore. Yeah, man. So watch this now, my peeps, over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrew Central Police Division. The community of Tavern has been rocked with yet again another fatal knockings and clappings. Now for those who forget where Tavern is in the general Papine surrounding communities. The area that Dagpa used to control when he was among the land of the living. Now this youth here presently on your screen has lost his life to criminal elements aligned to Dagpa. We soon get into that. Now the official name for the scheme is Cheshire Village. That village is mostly for disabled people in that little area there, right at Tavern there. So Saturday morning, this brother here end up losing 3 pints. 23-year-old Michael Sutherland, but them call him Dim Dim in the streets. He's originally from the Bedwood Gardens community in Augustown. Now it is reported that sometime around 7:45 a.m. Saturday, residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police, and upon the arrival of the police, they found the now deceased man laying face down in a pool of red substance leaking from his upper body and head. It is said that he was clad in a pink and white shorts, black and red American Eagle underwear, and a pair of black and white and orange Nike sneakers. Police take up the body, carry it to Kingston Public Hospital, figure get it officially pronounced you know what, and fling him down on ice. Now it is said that he was lured to the community and set up, and Dagpa younger brother known as Raja slap him way. Yeah, man. So I guess Raja most definitely want to rise to the said prominence of his late brother, Dagpa. Well, let me tell you this, Raja. It not gonna work out any different for you. It's only two ways this gonna work out. 35 to life or 6 feet under. I know say you're not gonna listen to nothing we on the spot news media say right. I know you probably send me up under some of the deepest parts of my parents. Yeah, man. Because you're too far gone. You're gone way too far. You cannot be redeemed like digital pines. None at all. So we will be here eagerly await to see what comes next as it relates to you. Because as I stated earlier, 35 to life or 6 feet under will be the order of the day. Yeah, man. Now over there in the St. Catherine North Police Division, the St. Catherine North Police are reporting that they have now recovered 40 illegal firearms off the streets since the start of this year. This is 6 more than when compared to the corresponding period of January to September last year. The police indicated that the latest recovery happened yesterday morning, sometime around 12:05 a.m. It is said that the firearm was seized in the Gravel Heights community in Spanish Town. So during the snap raid in the area, police personnel recovered a Smith & Wesson pistol affixed with a magazine containing 7 live rounds of ammunition. Sadly, no arrest was made. Investigations continues. Now we are going to travel further west and make a stop in the parish of Westmoreland, where that parish was rocked with yet again another quadruple fatal knockings and clappings carried out by criminal elements. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough. So 4 people end up losing them 3 pints last night, and 4 seriously injured, 1 hanging on to their life by a thread. Now the first person on that list of fatalities is a man identified as Damian Baker, said to be 41 years old, a Tyler. The second person on that fatality list is said to be O'Dane Scott, but more popularly known in the streets as Moses. The third person said to be known as Rocky Lawrence. And the fourth person on that list, which, boy, would just sorry say I never more than make it, is one of the criminal elements that carried out the fatal knockings and clappings of the other 3. He has since been identified by his alias as Future, and some people may know him in the streets as Pa. Now, that took place in the New Roads district in Leamington, Westmoreland. 4 people, to include 2 males and 2 females. The 2 females are said to be bartenders. One is from Portmore and the other is from Old Harbour. And 2 other males who is said to be from the area. Now, sometime around 10:20 p.m. at the Instagram lounge along New Roads in that district of Leamington, Westmoreland, it is said that the now deceased men, that is Damian Baker, O'Dane Scott, and Rocky Lawrence, were all among a group of patrons at the bar. It is said that criminal elements drove up in a Toyota Fielder, a black Toyota Corolla Fielder motor car. It is said that when the car pulled up, a party was in process and basically everybody just go and jam to some music. It is said that 4 heavily armed criminal elements exited that Toyota Corolla Fielder motor car. It is said that they brandish guns in their hands and open gunfire at the patrons at the bar. Everybody run all about the place. The criminal element who is among the deceased persons, identified as Future or Pa, was taken out by one of his cronies, apparently by accident. It is said that he ran in the pathway of his crony that was firing shots in the crowd to fire some shots himself and end up get a one can slap out the whole eye head back, leaving him lifeless, same place on the spot. It is said that the other 3 criminal elements went back aboard the motor car and escaped in that motor car in the direction of the Betheltown community. When the knockings and clappings subsided, the man identified as Baker was found to the back of the building, suffering from multiple corner wounds to the upper body and head. The man identified as Scott was found along the roadway with a whole heap of corner wounds to his chest. The man identified as Lawrence was found along the roadway with multiple corner wounds to his upper body and head. And the criminal element identified as Future or Pa was found inside the bar, clad in a sweat jacket pullover with gloves on both hands, and in his pocket was 8 live .45 cartridges. It is said that one of the criminal elements retrieved from him before they fled the firearm that he had in his hand. Now it is said that he was suffering from a one can right in the back of his head, splash it out on the ground. We just sorry say more of them never end up lose them 3 pints. So it's a really sad day for the residents in that community, and also for the 2 injured bartenders who is said to be from Portmore and Old Harbour, and the other 2 males that are seriously injured in the hospital right now. It is said that robbery was the order of the day, but on the spot news media was reliably informed that it was not a robbery. They came for a specific person, and as always, criminal elements just fire indiscriminately so, hitting their target person and also other persons innocently. So on the spot news media will most definitely be giving you more updates as it relates to who was the intended target, and see if we can ascertain the criminal elements behind that fatal knockings and clappings. Quadruple murder. Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough. But anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.